everybody. This is the Trading Champs, and I'm Dr. Sasha with you. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Let's have a look at a gold chart and see what we should be expecting next week. So next week, first coming down to the Forex Factory for news. On Monday, we have Chicago PMI. Tuesday, we have ISM Manufacturing PMI and job openings. Wednesday, we have ADP, which is very important, and crude oil inventories as well. Thursday, we have unemployment claims and ISM Services PMI. Friday, which is going to be very important, we have average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. So we have NFP coming up, guys. So be careful. Last week was FOMC. Then we have now NFP. This is the monthly candle that will be ending tomorrow. And so far, it is very bearish. Looking at the weekly candle, this has closed on Friday at 1791 area. It has closed below this important key level, which was 1796, so lower than this, but higher than 1782. All right, which was an important level. Now, looking at the daily chart, what do we have? As we all know, we have analyzed it many times earlier as well. We have a channel in which we are moving, and then we have obviously symmetrical triangle. So prices are unable to make higher high, and they're unable to make lower low, and they're contracting and consolidating in this area. Let's come to the most recent price action that we see here. So we had a beautiful drop after tapping this trend line again from 1853-ish area. And we took the drop and we let it fall down, coming back down, closed at 1791. And it has tapped 1780. That's the lower trend line that I see here. You can also see how we have corrected the move to the top side with a lot of range. And then a constant push up, stayed here for some time without giving a lot of retracement, just the break of structure retest on to 1728-ish area, and then further push up to 1753. Buyers got exhausted. Sellers took charge, and then we melted down right before FOMC, and then after FOMC the move continued down to 1780. Now let's come down to 4-hour chart, and the key levels that I have on, of course, 1753 area, which is very important, and then we have a very crucial level right here, this zone. The zone from 33 all the way, this will be better on daily, so this zone I'm talking about. 1733 all the way to 1728-ish area. This is an important level that I see. So this can be marked on your charts. And then 1720 is very important. And coming down lower, go back to H4 time frame. Finally, we were able to close bullish. We saw a lot of dance right between 1790 and 80 area for a lot of hours. So 4, 4, 4. 12 hours, we just sat down there, did nothing, up and down move, and then stayed here, closed above 1791 area, and that's about it. So now looking at these levels that I have on, one level I see is 1780. I'm going to remove these yellow lines so that you guys don't have to worry about them. And I don't like a lot of charting and a lot of lines and everything. I want to keep charts very simple, few basic zones that should be there. So I see 1780. Of course, we have 1770 area right here. And then we have 1760, 1750, 1743. You can mark these levels to the bottom side, and then you have 1805 and then 1820. Above 1820, I see we could be easily bullish. We could be very bullish again. My expectation in the next few days and the next week, in fact, until NFP, is that we are going to be ranging within this area and then come back maybe retest 1805-ish area. And once we clear this out, then we could be bullish to 1820. It depends if you're closing above this level or not. So guys, on Monday, if we are going to see that price is coming back to retest this area, and if 1780 is going to give us another rejection, then we could be looking at 1720 before NFP. And from after NFP, we can be looking at if price rejects this area, 18, 20, 23, 25-ish area, anywhere within this zone. So price could be rejecting this area and we could be coming back down. And on the third retest to 1780-ish or 82 area, I'm expecting price to come back down lower and break this. And then the levels that I'm looking at obviously are 71 area, 1760 area, and 4750 area, and then 43. We also have a very important level which is lower right here, 1720 area. I'm not sure if we're going to go that far. So this right now, I'm not interested in this. I am expecting some reaction from this area. And expectations are one thing, and reacting to the price is another. So predictions, we keep them aside, but when price action is actually happening, you keep an eye on these zones and then take a buy and a sell accordingly. Okay, wait for the price to close and complete its leg before you take a reversal. So I am anything above this level, above 18, 20, 25-ish level, anything above here to this area, I think we are not going to get this right now. It could be a risky buy, but more I'm interested in looking and finding a rejection in this area next week. So next week range could be from 80 to 20, 25-ish area. And then if it drops down from this level, then I'm expecting, so this is one rejection. It comes back during the week, give another rejection, we go higher. And then if it rejects this area, we are on the third time going to break this and then could be coming down deeper. Now coming down deeper could be 70, 60, and then obviously until 43. We have these levels that I have marked on, and please keep an eye on these levels and see the reaction to these levels. And after NFP, February will be there. So in February beginning, I'm expecting some rejection in this area, consolidation, and then price starts moving up higher again. And maybe in February, we're going to break this and continue to move to the top side. Who knows? So this is exactly on a simple, a very, very simple analysis based on the zones that I see here, based on the price action that I'm looking at. And I am expecting some reactions and some volatility. Next week could be very, very interesting. There are loads of red folders. Price has dumped down. This dropped down except this area and this area. So either 53 or 47. It did not give any chance for anybody to sell and take an entry again. So we held it all the way from here to the bottom and then continued to move to the downside. Made so much money, which was good, right? So it's important. When this has dropped down 704 pips, okay, 704 pips. It was a beautiful drop down. and $70 drop on gold, which was amazing. So when this type of price actions happen, it gives you one or two entries only. You have to be on the right side of the trade, and then you have to be patient on any retracement. I think there was one retracement on 1737-ish area on a smaller time frame. We took it and then continued another entry to the bottom side, and then it came up here. 1810 was rejected, took an entry here for sells, and it continued to the bottom. I bought here quite a few times on Friday and scalp and buys as well. All right, so this was a good range on a smaller time frame. 1 hour time frame was very funny. There was no body for quite some time and only wicks until it got exhausted. Buyers took over, and this is how the price and the daily candle was closed. Now, expecting Monday move, I'm expecting a push up maybe to 1804, 1800, anywhere here in this area, getting rejected in the order block in this here. And then if it gets rejected in this area, I'm expecting a retest to 80, 82, somewhere here. So if I'm going to get a retest to this area, and if this area gets rejected one more time, then we could be looking for a buy setup, and maybe by NFP we're going to be here. Now this area 25 to 20, wait and watch the reaction in this area. If it gets rejected below anywhere here, you can look for a sell setup, which can then break this one time, two time, and the third time maybe it's going to break that. If in case it starts closing above this area, okay, anywhere above this area, then expect it to retest and then continue the move and the push to the top side. All right, so be careful with your trades, and best of luck. I'm going to see you on Monday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.